morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another live show. It is Thursday, August 7th. We are officially live. This morning, we got the JJJJound collaboration, the JJJJound Salomon, going to be dropping a little bit earlier than we expected. But nonetheless, we're going to put the pedal to the metal. I do want the blue and yellow pair. We've been copping a few runners as of late. I definitely could get some more in my collection, so we're going to try to get, I feel like both colorways, the black colorway is a lot easier to wear. I also brought the only Salomon I own. I also brought that out so we can kind of take a look at this one, the similarities, the differences. This is a different silhouette altogether, but the midsole, I believe, is the exact same. So it's just got a little retool on the upper. This one's got more, it's got like leather on the upper. I would rather have it like how JJJJound has got this one tooled. I do like the mesh on the upper. I think it gives it a nice touch with that bright colorway, the yellow colorway. You don't usually see, I mean, I've seen definitely some bright Salomons, but I feel like JJJJound collaborations, usually we don't see this kind of color combo. So I'm pretty excited. They're going to be dropping in about 13 minutes. That's going to be the first drop. Then we got a Jordan 4 Nike SB restock. Going to be going down today. Possibly we could be getting some more of those Jordan restocks that were supposed to restock earlier in the week. So we'll definitely keep our eyes and ears over on that Nike sneakers app. There we go. First and foremost, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There you go. We getting after it this morning. Smoke Puff Clouds and OJ. Got some Tropicana this morning. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. Also, good morning. Pinkies to the ceiling. We getting some of that early morning energy. Early bird always gets the worm. That's what they say. So we're going to go ahead and hop on over. We got a lot to talk about as well. It is going to be a fun show. We got a ton of sneaker leaks. We also got tons of sneaker news. Some of the stuff we're going to be talking about, Nicky Diamond actually made a What the Nike SB. We're going to take a look at a couple of his samples, and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on those. I also wanted to compare this Salomon. I wanted to compare it with the Kith one that we got right here. And then also there's another collaboration that's kind of dope. It's going to be that Feed Salomon collab. It's like kind of almost like a mellow yellow colorway, green and yellow. Really dope colorway. I also like the details on that one. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Also, Nigel Sylvester's also got a glow-up pack on those bad boys. Who would have thought? So we'll take a look at what glows also on the Nigels. Of course, those also coming down. There we go. B-Dog. Good morning. Good morning. Big salutes. Good to see you, Smokey. We in it to win it. Good morning. Almost to the end of the week. Let's get a couple of those W's so we can be hopefully heading into next week with a little bit of that dub energy. Because next week is going to be like the middle of August. There's like 10 days that are absolutely insane. In my opinion, there's probably like 5 different things between right when the Nigel Sylvesters are going to be dropping. We'll go over the calendar, but the middle of August is definitely going to be the best. Where July was really good right at the beginning of July, and then right at the end of July, we ended it with a bang. August is really good right through the middle. So we're going to be getting after it, hopefully rolling some of those dubs. We're going to take a look. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pop up the, I'm going to go ahead and pop up my iPhone right here on the monitor. This is my iPhone. I got a few windows open right now. I also have this one open. We do got Guppy the puppy in the house. My man. He's been up and at it quite early this morning. Looking forward to catching a dub as well. So we're going to go ahead and pop him over here so we can get some of that good luck mojo up on the main camera. All right, there we go. He's got his back to us right now, but nonetheless, he will be here for emotional support. Maybe a little emotional damage this morning if we do end up getting the L. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and pop on over. We got lots to talk about. Again, we are going to be talking about that Nicky Diamond What The sample. We're going to be talking about that Feed Salomon sample. We also got an Eric Emanuel drop. He's bringing back some classics. Going to be going down tomorrow. We got some Reebok Premium Road Ultra colorways that definitely, I would say, rate with the best of them. Even as good as that Packer colorway that dropped last year. We got a first look at the UGO Air Max 95 Air Muscle. This thing is looking pretty buttery, I gotta say. I'm not a big fan of leather on the Air Max 95, so we'll take a look at those. Then we're going to hop on over. We do got some images of the Nigel Sylvester that are going to be popping on up. It does have a little glow-up pack on it. It's got some reflective around the swoosh, which you can kind of tell because it's got the thread around it. We'll take a look at what that looks like. Skepta also going to be dropping another silhouette same silhouette, but another colorway. We'll also talk a little bit more about that End collaboration. We got Vans. We'll also talk a little bit more about that Vans SR Studio. We touched on it yesterday, but I definitely wanted to talk about the release, where to get it, and all that good stuff. Also, we got a Jordan 5. We're going to take a closer look at the Jordan 12 Taxi, going to be returning in November. And that will just be the start. Marc Jacobs also just dropped a new silhouette. And I got to say, even though it's not for me, it is a really nice silhouette. I also, who else had that nice silhouette? John Geiger. John Geiger also had, I would say, like over the last couple years, his has been one of my favorite new ones, like from a brand outside, like maybe like the Big Six. I definitely been digging what he's been doing. I also like the design of this Marc Jacobs. I wish it would have been on more of a chunky midsole. It's kind of either you love it or you hate it. I'm kind of right there in the middle. But we'll take a look at that shoe. Also, we got the designer of that new Mellow Ball silhouette. He's got a few words. We'll listen to what he had to say about that new Mellow Ball MBO5, which is it reminds me of the Jordan 8. It reminds me of kind of like the Jordan 8 and a little bit of the Larry Johnson Grandmama Converse from back in the day for some reason. And I think it's just because it has a strap. That's probably the only reason. But, yeah. I would say, like, if we're going to put Marc Jacobs sneaker, here, let me go ahead and get this one up. I want to keep the JJJJound. Again, I got JJJJound up on the main screen. I also have one up in the background as well. The Q is zooted and booted. There we go. We got two of them. You guys can see it right there in the background. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go. We got to get into that live cop form early in the morning. Let's go. We just about there. Looks like we got about 6 minutes to let it rumble. Let's go.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, we are ready. Just a few minutes before this thing goes live. I know a couple people already got the W. They got the early access. Early access. You know it. The link. Let's see. Yeah, try this one. Let me go ahead and pop on over. Let me send the link. Let's go ahead and pop right here. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hop that one. I got to just go ahead and send it via email, and then I can grab it right here and put it in the chat. Bada boom, bada bing. We locked, we loaded. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the Salomon newsletter. That's not what we need. All right, there it is. All right, let's go there. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, we going the long way. Well, the reason why I had to go the long way is because I had my link, but if I give you my link, it'll probably, sometimes it sends like a dead end link. So that one, open it up. Again, there's going to be both the blue as well as the gray colorway. Reaper, what's happening? Yo, good morning. Big salutes. Good to see you, player. We're just getting started. We're about 4 minutes away from the top of the hour. Let's go. What's dropping? Just a Salomon sneaker. We got a Salomon sneaker dropping, a pretty dope one. Here, let me go ahead and pop it up on the main screen right there. It's something a little different. Not necessarily a must cop. It's kind of a, I guess, if you probably, not going to be for everyone. But these are going to be dropping. This is the blue pair and then the black pair, a little bit more low key. But a pretty comfortable model. I do got the Kith Salomon. We do got the Kith Salomon right here. Nothing really about the box. But again, we got the same midsole. Of course, the upper is going to be a little bit different. This one is called the XT4 Whisper, which some of the tooling on the upper, like the toe, is going to be a little different. But the midsole is the exact same. This one's got some leather on it. This was a collab. This was a collab from Kith. Right there, as you can see the Kith spell out. It's got like leather material. I actually like the material on the JJJJound one a little bit better. But overall, a pretty comfortable model, I gotta say. Definitely, with some of the New Balance and Asics silhouettes that I've been wearing. I feel like the Salomon is something I've been kind of going down the rabbit hole a little bit. Again, this is my first Salomon cop, and I haven't worn it yet. But I have had it on foot, and I do like them. It is something a little bit different than I usually rock. So we'll take it at this point. But we are going to get something with a little bit more of a razzed up colorway. Let's go ahead and pop on over again. We do got the window up on the monitor. I would imagine these are going to be, shouldn't be too hard to get a W. We'll see what happens. We still got a minute left. Again, I do got a couple different cues, zooted and booted. We will see what happens. I do got my other one over here. Hopefully we can get another one.
Another one.
All right, there we go. 1 minute to go. Yeah, I also got my other one on my other iPhone. We got both of our phones right here. If I need to put up the other one up on the monitor after we get the W, I definitely will do that. Again, about 25 seconds to go. Move at your own pace. Good luck. Again, it would be way better to cop on the JJJJound site. Usually when they drop, whether it's New Balance, Asics, Salomon, usually those Q sites are a little bit dusty. So you'll definitely have a lot better luck over on the JJJJound site. I've definitely gotten some New Balance W's. There we go. See, that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Look at this. Oh, it doesn't even matter. They want us to answer these questions, and we've already put in our email, so let's put in our other email, and let's see what happens. But yeah, we're still in line. It doesn't look like we got a good spot at all. The bold and the bright, hiking footwear, man. I mean, it doesn't matter what we pick right here. I've already put in my other email, so we'll also put that one in. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna. I mean, there's 16,000 users in front of me. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a dub. They did me dirty this morning. Come on, unless I got something here. The best spot in line. Oh, I got 8,000. 8,000 in this one. This one right here is the best spot I got. My other iPhone, I got 10,000. Over here, I got 36,000. And that was the first window I opened. They really trying to do us a little dirty this morning. Pinkies to the ceiling. Let's get it. Let me know if you guys get the W, or maybe you guys aren't even going for anything, and that's fine too. We got a ton of great stuff to talk about. You don't want to go anymore, J-Dog? Already checked out? Sheesh. We spin it and we win it. We got to get the first one in. Hopefully, going to be following in your direction. Let's get it. Got it. Hey, let's keep them coming in. Yeah, it looks like 7,000 is going to be my best position right now. We're jockeying for position. Your boy kind of coming at the back end of the pack, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. Usually I can hit that sprint on the last 100 yards or so. Damn, blue size 10. Let's go. What size did I get in these? What size did I get in these? I got a US 10. US 10. I'm just going to try them on again. Because, again, I have not worn these. Again, Salomon shoe, we're kind of going down the rabbit hole, so we're kind of sinking them into the collection slowly. Not usually something I wore, but comfort-wise, I would put them comfort-wise on par with something in between like a in between like a 2002 and a 990 V1. They're very comfortable. They are very comfortable. I would recommend probably going true to size. I did go a half size up, and I have a very wide foot, and I feel like that works for me. But if you have just a regular foot, I would go true to size. If you got a wide foot, I would recommend going a half size up. JJJJound website is more easier and faster. Yeah, I agree. Let's see if we can't sketch it up. Oh, I see what you mean. Way easier and okay. Okay, so yeah, we got both of them. I see what you mean. Sorry, here, I'm going to show my window. All right, so we got like 3 windows for Salomon. All right, I want the yellow one. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm just going to get this one in cart. They got sizes 8, pretty much 8 through 11 and a half locked and loaded. How are they doing on the other colorway? The black and gray colorway 8 through 12 and a half. And the blue colorway on the JJJJound site 8 through 11 and a half. So right now it looks like a few more sizes of the black and a red pair. I'm just going through the checkout right now. Now I'm on the JJJJound site. How much is the shipping? How much is the shipping? You know my cheap ass doesn't like to pay any more than we have to. All right. All right, there we go. We got our address. That should be Gucci. Phone number. All right, there we go. $20 shipping. But we'll probably have to let it rip because right now I got 7,000 people in front of me. I mean, I would like to get in. I would like to get in on the Salomon site. I would imagine shipping would be a little bit less, but we'll see what happens here. If I can still get in, I'm going to let it rip. My man's still here in heart and spirit. We'll see what happens. There we go. 20. Gang. Yo, let's go. We getting the dubs. Spartan kicks. What's happening, my boy? Yo. Good morning. I'll have a pair, collab on collection. Maybe one, definitely one day. Sheesh, that's what we're going for. Pinkies up. Absolutely. We'll put our colorways together. This JJJJound Salomon blue multicolor reminds me of the ALD New Balance 860 V2 a little bit. It looks a lot like the ALD 860 V2, like the black orange. I think it was black, orange, and yellow. Yeah, that one was a good colorway. Especially it is definitely aging like fine wine. But let's go ahead and pop back on over again. We are still waiting to get in over on Salomon. We also will go ahead and pop this one up. I still do have, I don't think I'll be getting in on the Salomon site. Like right now, there's 7,000 people in front of me. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. Yeah, like right now, we're better. I do got him in cart over on the JJJJound site. Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, yo, more than an hour. So even at 7,000, we still got a little bit of time to wait. If you are trying to get a pair, only sizes 8 through 11 left over on the JJJJound site, but you can get out pretty quickly. Right now, I'm at $210. $210. We're looking at right now again, and that's on the JJJJound site. I'm sure if you did get through on the Salomon site, it would probably be, I would imagine, free or pretty cheap. Mo said your size isn't going to be, very, very true. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to wait for the Salomon. Again, the closest I am is like 7,000. So we'll go ahead and let it rip. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over there. How we looking? How's the other colorway looking? While we go in there, only 9 through 11 and a half. For the red and the black colorway. 9 through 11 and a half. And then the blue and the yellow, 8 through 11. 8 through 11, locked and loaded. Sheesh. All right, only a couple sizes left, guys. So get in, get out. I got to go through JJJJound. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through on the Salomon site, unfortunately. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm going to keep an eye on that other colorway, though. The black colorway has got 9 through 11 and a half. And then the blue colorway got 8 through 11 over on the JJJJound site. And I'm guessing the Salomon site probably going to be sold out, if not already. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over here. I kind of like, what do you guys think about the feed collaboration? I also like that one. Yeah, the black one is going quick, guys. 9.5, 10.5, 11, and 11.5 are the only sizes in the black and the red colorway. Those are pretty much cooked. Only a couple sizes. And then the blue and the yellow, still sizes 8 through 11 are available. So if you are either checking out or on your way to check out, now is definitely the time. Especially if you're getting the black and red pair, because black and red pair is cooked. Black and red pair is completely cooked. Did anyone get the black and the red? Yeah, I like the yellow and the blue pair a little bit more. The black and red pair, though, a little bit easier to wear. A little bit easier to wear. All right, size 10. All right, there we go. We're locked in. 1, 2, 3. Got him. There we go. This is going to be the brightest color. Brightest color of Salomon's that we got. A step in the right direction. Again, we still got a pretty decent weekend ahead of us, and next week should be really nice as well. Of course, we do got the Adidas Jellyfish coming up. We got that Nigel Sylvester collaboration coming up. Let's go. Mo, did you get a size 9 in the black colorway? Yeah, black colorway's cooked. And then the blue colorway, still a couple sizes left. Still a couple sizes left. Let me go ahead and show you my screen. Let me go ahead and show you that screen. Over there. Sheesh. It's a party. Let's go. Pinkies up. We got a birthday boy in the chat. I know we got a lot of Leo birthdays for the month of August. There we go. We got the, I'm guessing the black colorway. Hell yeah. Mo always finessing, my man. Been on a steady win streak, that guy. Congratulations. We keeping him coming in. Again, going to be a good month for comfy shoes. I'm pretty excited. We're going to be looking at a lot of it. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere. We're going to be looking at some in-hand looks at some J-tips, Saucony, sneakers. We're going to be hopping on over, again, and taking a look at those Nicky Diamond What Does. I also wanted to see what you got. Maybe you guys like these better. Here, let's go take a look. The Feed collaboration is also coming up. I know it's early in the morning, but this is a colorway that I just like the details on this one as well. So if there are 2 Salomons that I am going to cop this year, one is this JJJJound one, and the second one might be this Feed one. And I think that's enough Salomon for me for this year. We're keeping it kind of light. But I do like that colorway. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that Cold Trickle Mellow Yellow car from Days of Thunder, or even the Mellow Yellow colorway. Also, kind of reminds me of the Field Trip Recording A6 collab that dropped a couple years ago. Of course, this one doesn't have that bright blue colorway, but the greens are, the dark green on the upper is kind of similar. I like the tongue, the detail on the tongue, not too bad, I will say. There we go, Smokey. J-Mac, that Hardy's hat. This Hardy's hat it's got Schwarzkys, and it's like it's suede. It's suede. It is probably the nicest trucker hat that I got in the collection. They definitely don't hold short with the quality. But you got to get them before they sell out. They do sell out pretty quick. So, I don't know if they got any still on the Hardy's site. But let's go ahead and pop on over. I would imagine, I don't know, I just got it like a few weeks ago. Let me go to the Hardee's store. The hoodies look really nice too. The rhinestone, the Swarovski zip-ups. They look pretty fire. I wanted to get one of those. But I just bought like 2 hoodies from Supreme. Oh, damn. Yeah, the hats are all sold out. Bummer. Yeah, the hats sell out pretty quick. But they do still have some sizes in the, I guess they got a large in the black one. They're almost sold out of those too. We'll go ahead and pop that over. Yeah, I'm just over on the Hardee's site right now. But yeah, the hats will usually last a couple days when they do their drops, but they don't drop that frequently. This black one was super sick too. But yeah, the front of this is like a real soft suede. Actually, the suede on my hat is probably nicer than most of my sneakers, to be perfectly honest. All right, yeah, we out here. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's go ahead and get on over to the... I don't think we got anything over there we need to get through. I don't think... yeah, I need anything else. Yeah, we should be Gucci. Next thing we got dropping, going to be the 9 o'clock hour. Congratulations going out to everyone that copped the Salomon JJJJound collab. The black and red ones sold out pretty quick. And the blue and the yellow ones are, there's just a couple sizes left. It looks like, here, let me get out of my cart. Refresh. It looks like sizes 8 through 11 are left on the blue and yellow pair. And I'm still waiting to get into the Salomon site. I'm still waiting to get into the Salomon site. It looks like I got 5,000 people in front of me. I'm 30% there. I mean, it's not going to do me any good because I don't think you can return that JJJJound, which I don't need to. But I did want to see if we could get through the line just for fun of it. I'm still 55 minutes out. And who knows, maybe the blue and the yellow one, they might have a couple sizes left. Because it looks like there's still a couple sizes on JJJJound, so. But then again, the black and red ones kind of, they had a couple sizes left, and then 2 seconds later, they were gone. But that one was a little bit easier to wear, I would say. That one, the black and red one, it seems like it was more of a, like, predictable JJJJound collab. Like, if JJJJound was going to collab with Salomon, I would think the black and red one would be kind of up JJJJound's alley. That's why I really like this blue and yellow one. I kind of thought it was something a little different. And I need something a little bit more comfy than my Thunder 4s. I feel like when I'm going with the yellow sneakers. We also got the Carpet Company. I forgot about my Carpet Company Vans. We comped those, I believe, last year. But I haven't, I think, or was it at the beginning of this year? It was either late 2024 or early 2025 when that Carpet Company Vans collab dropped. We also got the Chanel Vans. It looks like some place is going to be dropping tomorrow as well. I know that one's going crazy on the aftermarket, right? Yeah, the Chanel Vans is kind of insane right now. Yeah, the Chanel Vans. Oh, I don't think we can do that. So we'll go Vans. The Souvenir Warm Brown. Yeah, the bids were a little higher yesterday, but most sizes, the bids are still north of 400 buckaroos. You're getting a variation of asks anywhere from mid 300s all the way up to almost 600 for some of those bigger sizes. Sheesh. But nonetheless, couple small things dropping over the weekend. Again, I would take wallet W's all the way through the weekend and into next week. We got a lot of good stuff going to be coming up next week. Absolutely. In fact, it might get a little bit crazy. We got a pretty busy schedule. We got a lot of good drops, collaborations as well. Let's see what else we got going on this week. We got the A6, a really dope colorway of the A6 1130. It's a GR colorway, also dropping tomorrow. We got the Gusher Crocs, which we're going to be taking a look at those bad boys. We got the Sega Timberland Sonic the Hedgehog. For all my Sega, I mean, I had the Sega console back in the day. I didn't love Sega, though. It was kind of like one of those things where, like, I had a Nintendo and then I went to Sega. And I'm not lying, other than NBA Jam, I was kind of buyer's remorse. Had buyer's remorse at a really young age. But when NBA Jam eventually came out, that was better. But I liked Sonic, but I didn't like it better than Mario Brothers, if that makes sense. I just might tell my age a little bit. And then we got the Jordan 4 denim as well. A lot of people are saying, well, why ain't they making these in extended sizes? And that's a great fucking question. I don't know either, but a lot of people are calling for those Jordan 4 denims to be extended with the sizing. Bigfoot gang, unfortunately, getting left out on those Air Jordan 4 denims. Then also on the 9th, on Saturday, we got the Jordan 40 in the classic colorway. That is going to be kind of getting us into the weekend. I definitely want to cop those. I tried to get the 40 the first go around. Unfortunately, we fumbled and bumbled, took the L. We also got the Bodega Puma collaboration. That one's going to be coming up as well. That one's going to be dropping on Saturday. I always like a good Bodega collab. And that is going to kind of round out the weekend. And kind of get us going into next week. And again, next week, we got the Demon Slayer Crocs. Going to be dropping next week. We got the Pharrell Jellyfish. We also have the Foamposite 1 in the Cough Drop colorway. For all my homies that love the foamies, we got the Jaw 3 in the Max Volume dropping. And then we got the Awake New York Jordan 5 and the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1. All dropping next week. Speaking of the devil, Foam in the house. Good morning, good morning. Big salutes. There he is, my man. Oh, yeah, we were just talking about the cough drops. Going to be dropping next week. Going to be part of that next week drop schedule, which I'm really looking forward to. I think it's going to be the best of the month. I'm going to be blazing saddles. There we go. Mikey said, I loved my Sega. Had the first 2 generation Master System and, the Master System. Oh, I didn't have that one. Nice. It had the Genesis. That's awesome. What was your favorite game, Mikey? I would say I really liked NBA Jam, and then I really liked NFL Blitz. Remember NFL Blitz? I think that was for Sega. Maybe it was for PlayStation, but I thought that was for Sega. Maybe not. I might be misremembering my consoles. I think they had a really good Street Fighter. Because I really liked, remember Contra? There was a Nintendo game called Contra. It was like my favorite shooting game. I used to love that game. Yeah, very good times. Mikey said undefeated sent tracking last night. No advisory board yet. Damn, I can't wait to see those ABCs. Can't wait to see those ABCs. We still haven't even seen not even one of the silhouettes yet. I mean, we've seen like the little teasers they put on their Instagram, but I'm excited for those. There he is, Goke in the house. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We in it to win it. Good morning. How you doing, player?
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a different space.
There we go. We still in the Salomon line. We not giving up yet. It looks like, no way. Salomon kicked me out. Oh, no. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. That was a quick little turnaround. They did not kick me out. 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. 7 minutes. Oh, no. Am I going to get the free shipping this morning? What the helly? What the helly? Mikey, advisory board probably will be toward the end of the month. They want to ship them all out at the same time, which is going to be a shit show in itself. Well, good thing about you guys on the East Coast is that you should probably get them before. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I forgot about Mortal Kombat. Yo, Mortal Kombat. Oh, man. Yeah, we went from double dribble. We went from double dribble on the Nintendo console to NBA Jam. And I remember how much better the graphics were. Oh, it was like astonishing. Oh, but yeah, Mortal Kombat was like the first time we ever could see blood in a game, if I remember that right. I think you had to go play the arcade one, but I think they even released the Sega one with blood for Mortal Kombat. But I know, remember, it was like super controversial back then, which is crazy. Mortal Kombat, and now they got the shoot, all kinds of games. But back in the day, they did not want us, playing games with a lot of blood and guts in them, I guess. There we go. No way. We spinning, we winning. Yo, with the free shipping. $190. There's still a few sizes left, guys. There's still a few sizes left. If you're going for the black pair, look at this, guys. If you're going for the black pair, okay, they're sold out on the JJJJound site. Completely sold out on the JJJJound site. On the Salomon site, literally sizes 5 through 9, and then sizes 10 through 14 in the black colorway. And then this colorway, man, I better get, this colorway, we got sizes 4.5 through 7.5, sizes 8 through 9.5, and then a men's 11, 11.5, and a men's 13. There we go. All right. Only one in stock. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, we're just going to log in or register for free shipping. Yeah, I gotta log in, guys. You gotta have a Salomon. Yeah, it looks like you gotta have a Salomon account to get the free shipping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and we should be Gucci. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. Boom. All right. I got to make an account. And one special character. We'll get that one. You just got to put your name, date of birth. Not too much. They want your date of birth as well. So we'll go ahead and pop that one in there. Yeah, the second. All right. There we go. All right, we should be Gucci. Yeah, might as well save that password so we got it in the system. Now we got free shipping for life. Yeah, free shipping for life. There we go. Now they just want the shipping information. There we go. Mo. You know, I'm always trying to get save a buck or two. Yeah, now we might have both colorways is the problem. Now, I already got the blue and the yellow ones, but I mean, the worst case scenario, I can at least review them and then send them back if I don't like them. We'll see what they look like. We'll see what they look like. All right, there we go. All right, we should be good. Again, they got pretty much a full size run. If you guys are wanting to get the black and red ones over on the Salomon site, if you haven't gotten through there, just wait in line. You should be able to get through. Yeah, my payment. We do not deliver to my address. Why wouldn't they deliver to my address, man? Well, so yeah, so it might be a good thing I cop from there because I'm ordering from Salomon. I'm putting my zip code, my address. And they're saying they don't deliver to my place. Oh, okay. Then I just entered it wrong. Why wouldn't they enter? They said they don't deliver to me. What is going on? All right. Well, that doesn't matter then. So yeah, we're just gonna get the blue and the yellow ones. Fuck. Trying to save shipping. $20. Oh, I would have only saved it on one colorway. So I feel like it evens out. It evens out. All right. So I have no clue why. I mean, I modified my address. For some reason, Salomon will not send me. It says, sorry, we don't deliver to that address. I don't even know what else to do. This is my address I always get stuff to. You know, that's insane. All right, there we go. Yeah, Salomon just gave me. I don't know if like something in the zip code is wrong. This is insane. Is it Salomon in the United States? All right, well, locked and loaded, I guess. Yeah. It says saying it won't deliver to my address, so we will not be. We will not be copping through the Salomon site. DePope said, why is the time zone on your inline set to the EU time zone? Oh, maybe that's where Salomon is from. I thought it was in American. I thought they were in America. Are they not? I don't know too much about Salomon. Back in the day, I remember my dad used to have he used to have Salomon skis. That's really all I remember for Salomon. But Salomon is literally telling me, yeah, that it can't deliver. Oh, there we go. Smokey. Salomon is French. Oh, man, I'm an idiot. God. Oh, pretend. Yeah, Salomon definitely. I thought it was. Oh, God, I thought it was in America. I guess, yeah, they're French. Learn something every day. J-Dug said, well, over in the EU. Right in there. Unfortunately. Across the Atlantic. Right. Wee. Yes. Unfortunately. All right. Well, I guess ordering them from Canada was going to be the best option. Here I was all excited to get in there because of the free shipping. God. Oh, no. But yeah, we're just going to get the blue and yellow pair, which we've already ordered. How many sizes do we have left? Let's go take a quick look on the JJJJound site. Again, the black colorway The black colorway has been sold out for some time. There are a couple sizes left in the blue and yellow colorway on the JJJJound site. But at this point, I don't even know if you're going to be checking out with them. Because there's only sizes, it looks like 8 through 11 in the blue and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You don't know what it is. 8 through 11. So you should be Gucci. If you're watching us from the EU, well, then you can go ahead and dive right in. Check out, get that W, get that free shipping. That's what we're talking about. But considering where they're coming from, I feel like 20, as long as you don't got to pay duties, it's doable. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the W, right? And now we just need a bunch of wallet W's until I feel like it gets a little bit dusty, other than the Jordan 40s dropping. Now, are we going to get the restock at the top of the hour? That's the main question. Are we going to get the restock at the top of the hour? Let's go on over to the big board. We've been hearing whispers about it all week. We'll definitely keep an eye. Oh, in the meantime, we got a lot to talk about. Again, guys, lots of sneaker news we're going to be going over. We also got some raffles. Let me go ahead and pop on over. We do got some raffles I also wanted to talk about as well. The Nigel Sylvesters, because that's the next week. The Awake Jordan 5s, the Nigel Sylvester collab, and also next week, the Pharrell Adidas Jellyfish. We're going hard in the paint. There he is, the man of the hour. He's up and at it. Let's go. We coasted. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Good morning, old school. How we doing, my man? We just kind of going over. We had an early W this morning. We ended up picking up the Salomon over on the JJJJound site. And then we got kind of okey-doked a little bit. We thought we got into the Salomon site and we thought we were going to get free shipping. And then we found out that they are a European company. So then we backtracked and we took a wallet W on one colorway. And we making money moves. Lito, today I make my wallet W. Absolutely. It's definitely a great week and weekend to get those wallet W's. Again, we got a lot of stuff going on. Eric Emanuel is bringing back some classics tomorrow. If you still looking to comp mesh shorts, kind of late in the summer though. Almost ready to get some of the fall. I feel like the fall drip going on. Usually back to school. It's usually the end of shorts for me for the year. Of course, unless you live down south in a much warmer climate. But we usually starts getting a little bit chilly up here. Especially once September starts to hit. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Speaking of Eric Emanuel. Let me go ahead and pop our window. They are going to be dropping some classics tomorrow. And you're like, well, what classics? Those old Eric Emanuel shorts. Remember them? With the E's all over them. You know it. J-Dog, Ama pulled the night? No. Are they backdooring the night? Oh, no, it is. It's a 404. Oh, I had it opened up on my... They did. Oh, they threw it, the old 404 at us this morning. What are we doing? There he is, Q in the house. Good morning, good morning. Happy top of the morning. We getting after it this morning. We thought we were going to pull a free W, or at least a free shipping W. Unfortunately, it's across the pond, so we won't be able to get that free shipping. But nonetheless, we were successful this morning. Kind of a light morning. Going to be kind of a light weekend. Other than the Jordan 40s that I'm still trying to get. But next week, I mean, we'll see. But next week, I've already had on the calendar, is the best week in August. We got the Awake Fives. Of course, we also got the Nigel Sylvesters. We got the Pharrell Jellyfish. Just 3 highlights going down next week. We also got the Demon Slayer Crocs. Also going to be dropping. But it looks like Alma Social Status APB. They took those off of the... I mean, I got them up right now because they had them up there. And I opened them up at the beginning of the show because I wanted to talk about some of the Nigel Sylvester raffles. Locked and loaded. What about Sneaker Politics? What about Sneaker Paul? Did they pull theirs? Yeah, they don't got them up either. Oh, man. Again, last day to get into you guys is, if any of you guys are going for the Vans Chanel or the Vans Souvenir colorway, there are a few raffles you can still enter. They are going to be tough to come by. It's a disaster copying on the Vans site, especially when it's a collaboration or anything that is lit. Q goes, I got those Hokas in dead stock. I'm impressed. I think you would like them. I think I would too. Q, I found a 9.5. Q, have you seen the drip? Have you seen the jacket for those? Yo, those are insane. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I think I'll like them too, man. I really do. Shit. Yeah, let me pull this up. Oh, super. There we go. Yeah, where in the hell did I see the... I think right here. Here, let me show my screen. Check these out. Yeah, the jacket and the pants. Yeah, they got the pants in there too. Yeah, they're like a gradient. They kind of reminds me of like the Lorenz OG. I mean, not the exact same color, but the jacket kind of fire. It's like a windbreaker. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. It's got the gradient colorway as well, but I don't know. It looks pretty dope. It's got the ripstop. There's only a couple sizes left, only the big sizes. But it is interesting. The materials look fire. And I think the colorway looks sick. And then they got pants also. The pants are kind of fire. They got shorts as well. But there's only like 2 sizes of the shorts left. They only got like XL and XX in those. But the pants, they only got big sizes in as well. But if you like the nylon ripstop material, something a little different. Colorway kind of hits. Those are fire, right? It is fire. J-Dog, has anyone ever hit on politics? I think I did, Jay. Yeah, I've hit on sneaker politics before, I think. I think I have. I'm not 100% sure, J-Dog. I'm not 100% on that one. But I thought I did. I thought I've gotten a raffle there. And I may have gotten more than one of them, actually. Yeah, Mo said he never has. Hunter said those Vans already released? Or when do they drop? There's a lot of them up for raffle, Hunter. Tomorrow is like the drop day. You know, you can, I mean, there's a few places that do have them up for raffle. I don't know any places that are going to be dropping them first come, first serve. I mean, I'm sure Vans will at some point, but the Vans drops are a disaster, especially when it's like, you know, like a collab. Smokey said, yeah, back when they had an app, LOL. Yeah, I feel like, I can't remember what. I don't remember it being like a good shoe. But I thought I remembered. I don't know if it was a Jordan W or maybe it was a Kobe W. But yeah, I've definitely hit on sneaker politics before, I feel like. Lito said he's hit on sneaker politics. It's always a good place. Alma social status. Sneaker politics is a place I always usually enter. There's like 5 or 6 places that are usually my go-tos when I enter raffles. Hunter said I'm going to try to hit on a drop day. Do they drop first come, first serve, or only a raffle? I'm guessing on the Vans store they'll drop first come, first serve because that's usually how Vans drop stuff. So they'll probably have a queue for it, but I would enter as many raffles that are available if you want this shoe. Old School said I think Vans already dropped in. Yeah, I think so too. I didn't know if they were gonna restock them because didn't they drop like last week, or maybe they just dropped at some of the Q sites, and if like the skate shops got the shoe in. Or like, Journeys or some of the places that sell Vans. I think the only ones that have the Chanels left are the ones with the raffles. Old School said sneaker politics is actually the only raffle. Okay. So there's no other boutiques that have the raffle? Okay. Yeah, then it looks like Hunter, it's like I thought they've been dropping for like a week, Sometimes shoes will do that, though, when it's like a real, usually limited or a shoe that everyone wants. Sometimes they trickle them out. For sure. But yeah, I would definitely enter sneaker politics. Crazy how much money there. Dude, it's crazy. I know. That guy, think about the guy that designed it. The Vans designer, I saw a couple posts that he's got like big offers right now. Like he designed a few, not only this Vans collab, or not a collab, sorry, this Vans colorway, but he had some other really big colorways that dropped. And I don't know who picked him up, but I know there was a bidding war for him. So I guarantee he's got a lot more in store. J-Dog, he goes, I like him too. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Vans fan. I usually, I like all Vans. I kind of go through phases. I'll go through like Chuck phases and like Vans phases. Right now, I've just been copping the collabs. But back in the day, like when they used to go on like sale for like $30, $40, I'd always, pick up a pair if I needed the colorway or something, if I was matching a fit or something. It was always like a cheap way to like top off your fit. If if you're wearing something, maybe you didn't have like a fresh sneaker that would match your fit, or maybe it was a weird colorway. You always could go get like a Vans for like, $30, $40 and, usually pull a fit together. If not a Vans, you could always get like a Converse, a Chuck. They drop in the Vans store, so check your local shops. Yeah, anyone that carries Vans, because it was a GR release. You know what Ali was having, dude? The SB today. Yeah, SB was supposed to restock. SB was supposed to restock, I believe, at the top of the hour. Maybe they'll wait till later in the day. They've been kind of funky-dunky with with some of those Jordan restocks. Last week, we were supposed to have that Foot Locker Champs restock. At least tentatively, it looks like that one was delayed, so we're kind of waiting on that. You know it. My guess would be at the top of the hour, though. We're going to be locked and loaded. You know it. Don't really got anything else out. It looks like they just pulled the Nigel Sylvesters. Or they just backdoored, a couple size runs as well. That one is one that we are going to go a little harder. The Wake Jordan 5 is going to be definitely one that we want in the collection. Probably one of my favorite Jordan collab all summer. other than the undefeated 4. Some would put the rare airs on there. Others would put the Nigel Sylvester Jordan one. We've definitely had some good ones this summer. I still think the best is yet to come. I definitely think the best is still yet to come. We got a lot in store, especially when it comes to collabs on the Jordan side. I mean, especially when we get into the off-white stuff. Woo! It is going to go crazy, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. You guys don't want to go anywhere. We still got that SR72 Vans collab. I want to talk a little bit about the Salomon End collab. We also got a new Skepta colorway. Then I wanted to hop on over, talk about that new UGO Air Max 95, the Air Muscle. We'll take a look at those. We got some, looks like we got a couple pics of those ones. I also wanted to take a look at that Gushers Croc that is going to be dropping tomorrow as well. We got an in-hand look at all 4 of the J-Tips colorway. The Saucony collab is going to be coming up between J-Tips and Saucony. I also wanted to compare the 2011 Tokyo Jordan 5 to the 2025 pair, see some of the similarities and differences. And then we got to go over this Nicky Diamond article. All right, let's hop on over. So Nicky Diamond, he turned in a sample of a What The Nike SB, of course, from all of his Diamond collaborations. I will pull up a side which shows all of his SB collaborations. He posted a couple days ago, he said, "That's crazy," or someone said, "That's crazy you made these." Again, this was someone that did a mock-up of the actual sneaker. And Nicky Diamond replied to him and said, "That's crazy you made these. I sent this design to Nike SB back in 2019. And for whatever reason, they didn't want to do it. So cool to see an actual pair." So let's go ahead and take a look at these. So shout out to Johnny's Kicks. He is the guy that did the custom. And I'm guessing he had like a picture of what they look like for him to do this sample. Because Nicky Diamond said he submitted it to Nike SB. So I'm guessing they probably had a picture and then he just went off the pic. Because you also see it looks like there's Velcro underneath the swoosh. It looks like these swooshes actually come off and are removable. This might have been, I think this was the blueprint that he looked at right here. This must be it. And then he turned them in. Dude, they look pretty good. They came out pretty nice, I will say. I'd rather still have the OG, the black and the teal Tiffany diamonds. I also kind of like the yellow pair I thought was kind of charming. I'm not going to lie. I've always been a fan of the canary yellow colorway, but my favorite colorway, definitely the black, silver, and the Tiffany blue colorway. Super, super dope. I would love a pair of those. I would love a pair of those. All right, next one that we got. Again, we're about 6 minutes away from the top of the hour. We also are taking a look at the difference between the upcoming 2025 Tokyo Jordan 5 compared to the 2011 pair. And it looks like, for the most part, it just looks like the hues of the yellows are pretty big difference. The ones in 2025 are a lot more, the yellows are a lot more crushed, and it almost looks a little bit more of like an orange colorway. Looks like there's a little bit more orange, like a yellow orange, but a little bit more on like the orange side. I actually like the colorway of the 2011 one so much better. But when you won't be putting them side by side, I don't think they'll be bad at all. Definitely a good colorway for the Jordan 5. I would just prefer kind of that lighter, pale yellow colorway. Just think it's a real good looking colorway. What do you guys think? Are we copping the Tokyo 5s or are we dropping them? I don't know. I mean, we got so many. I mean, we got another good Jordan 5 as well. This one, I don't like wear a ton of 5s. I've kind of saved my Jordan 5s for collabs. Like, if there's a good collab, then I'll buy a Jordan 5. But let's go ahead and pop on down to this colorway. The luminous green colorway, going to be dropping at the end of this month. Probably not on too many people's radars, but it's kind of a buttery colorway. Kind of like this colorway. It looks like it would have a mean glow-up pack, but mostly it's kind of like a gray and a light, like yellow colorway. Definitely not going to be copping them. Like, if I'm going to be copping any Jordan 5s, it's going to be the Awake 5s. Again, there's going to be 2 colorways dropping in August. We got the Awake 5 in the black colorway, going to be dropping at the end of the month. And then we got the Awake Jordan 5 in the pink colorway that's going to be dropping on August 16th. And both of them are must cops for me. Oh, definitely, well, obviously the pink one. There we go. That's 3 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Great colorway. Almost my favorite colorway of pink. 3v1. Absolutely. I don't like the black colorway as much, but I feel like that will be my consolation prize if we can't finesse a pair of those stanky pankies. Mikey said pass rather than A6. Dude, yo, I saw those, Mikey. Oh, yeah, the Midas A6, or what'd you say, the Miko A6? Or was it Mika or Mida? Must be Mika. No, what one was that one that I just saw? Nope, not that either. Yeah, I got a picture of it in my Micah. Thought there was an A6 that's gonna be dropping. We're also gonna be taking a look at that new Reebok. Those new Reebok Premier or Premium Road Ultras. All right, let's go ahead and don't get that. Oh yeah, this one. I don't know what this one is called. Mikey probably will. This one is the Maita. I don't even know. This is like a gel 360. Isn't that a silhouette similar to the Kith Marvel collab? Mikey said I'm not a majority yellow fan of sneakers. They are top. Like, I have both the Lightning 4s and the Thunder 4s. And even though I like the Lightning 4s, I like my Thunder 4s a lot better. Yeah, yellow sneakers are tough to wear. Even the ones that we got today, a little bit bright. Definitely. But it looks like also we got the 35th anniversary from Midas Sneakers. And they've merged the Gel Light 3 and 5 for a hybrid. So I'm sure the ASICS fans out there will probably like those. I'm not a big fan of the Gel Light. I mean, I like them, but there's not necessarily for me. My favorite ASICs are like the Kayano, and I also like the that Nimbus 10.1 that we just got as well. Oh, Mikey, yeah, the Gel Light 3 and 5, nice. Old School said hopefully they drop those ASICs over here. Tokyo exclusive. Yeah, they probably won't. I'm sure the special ASICS drops will probably be in Japan for sure. All right, what else we got going on here? Let's hop on over. We got the next story at 9 o'clock, guys. 9 o'clock. Let's go over to the monitor just so we don't miss anything going down this morning. No restocks or anything. Let's go ahead and get that one up on the main monitor. Let's see the Jordan 4s. Who's copping the Jordan 4 on Saturday? Again, they should have went with extended sizes. I've been hearing a lot of people online commenting that they should have made extended sizes in this one. I don't disagree. They usually do that with women's exclusives, especially the ones with like the good materials and the ones that look nice. I feel like they never make extended sizes in those ones. Mikey said I need to connect in Japan, right? Absolutely. Just in like Southeast Asia in general. Absolutely. We'll definitely put that. That one should be a high priority on the list. For sure. Will said he's passing on the Big Bird 5s. Oh, man, they are, though. The Big Bird 5s. Lito said, what's the difference? J5 Awake and DJ Khalid, both pink. You guys think the Jordan 5 Awake is much better? I do. I just really like the colorway. It's kind of that like bubblegum color pink. I think if you're going to do like a pink shoe, my two favorite pink colors are like the bubblegum pink and the fuchsia pink are usually my favorite colors. The only colorway I don't usually like is like the Salomon pink colorway. Can definitely be hit or miss. But I think I like the Awake colorway a little bit more than the Khalid colorway. The Khalid colorway was pretty light pink if I don't remember. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Khalid one was there was a gray one, and then there was like the crimson one, which was kind of like a Salomon a little bit, kind of like an orangish pink. And then of course the Awake one, there's just a little more of the like bubblegum pink color to them. Let's see, do I got one down here? Yeah, also these things are looking gorgeous. The Jordan 11 in there, calling this one the Rare Air, of course. The Rare Air 4s just recently dropped. But yeah, let me do a side-by-side of the Awake 5. And then we can kind of see, I think there's still I just love this pink colorway. Of course, it is going to be limited. We got like 7,000 pairs. But yeah, just the colorway. And is there another one? To the crimson one. Yeah, mostly just the colorway. For sure. All right. Yeah, but to put it this way, Lito, I would rather have. I loved the Khalid ones. The inside of them, in my opinion, are better, and the DJ Khalid ones thinned down the ankle. So as far as the retooling is concerned, I like the Khalid ones better, but I just like the colorway of the Awake one. That's probably it. But as far as like materials and tooling is concerned, I would rather have the Khalid one, if that makes sense. Big Kid said I called the Khalid one more peach. Yeah, it's got like a little bit of an orange or like salmon tint to it for sure. Absolutely. It was more flamingo pink. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. On to the next one. Let's go ahead and hop on over to some of the J-Tips collabs we got coming up. Again, Tips has got 4 different colorways coming up on the Pro Grid Triumph 4. And for the Saucony side of things, these are pretty lit. I will say, both, I don't think they, like, I think Westside Gun right now, Westside Gun and Tip definitely are running laps over there at Saucony. I love what they're doing, both of them. But I'm really excited for some of the Westside Gun collabs to come out, specifically his Pro Grid Triumph 4. He's also got an Omni 9 that's going to be coming out that is super buttery. But let's take a look. We got Tips. I'm going to be dropping a few different colorways. And I got my eyes on 2 of them. I would love to get your guys' opinion on which colorway you guys like the best. Let me know in the chat. First, oh man, see, like, there's just, like, the details on these kind of look crazy. Now, I have bought, I got some J-Tips collabs from, I believe, last year and also the year before. I like how they put these rubber circles on the, looks like the medial part of the shoe. I think that, and then also on the heel counter, I think that has a good look to them. But let's go ahead and see the different colorways that we got here. Here is the purple one. This is my favorite colorway. The purple and the green are my 2 favorite colorways. And then you see on this one as well on the heel, you also see that rubbery material. On the toe, you see that big honeycomb mesh. I love the look of that. And then I also like right there on the medial side of the shoe and also on the heel, you see the kind of those circles that are over the mesh. And it looks like kind of a rubber material. I really like the look of that. Got a little bit, it looks like a little patent leather on the overlays there. Add a little bit of shine to her. Man, these are sweet. These are sweet right here. This is going to be a daytime runner right here. The green one, also buttery, kind of looking like a watermelon. Kind of like this fuchsia pink, almost like a little bit of a purple tint to it. Of course, you got the pine green upper. These are my 2 favorite colorways. The purple one's my favorite. This is my second favorite. The first colorway is my 3rd favorite, this one. This one I have, the last collab I copped a red. It's very similar to this colorway. So if I had a choice, I would probably pick both the purple and the green over this. But again, this one's pretty buttery as well. The only thing I don't like, you guys, I don't like the flower underneath the logo. Oh, man. I just wish they wouldn't have done that. I thought his logo looked better on the last collab he did on the Omni 9. He had his little flower, like it was a little hit on the heel. But I don't like the embroidered flower underneath the logo, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and take a look. Again, the purple and the green are my 2 favorite colorways. And then this is my least favorite colorway. This one is kind of a peach colorway. Kind of in between like a peach and a salmon pink. I like the green on it. I don't really like the color of the mesh as much. I feel like the flower also sticks out a little bit more on this colorway. Just not really digging it overall. A much bigger fan of the green and the purple. You know it. Mikey said that green and purple bulldog in the house. Good morning. Good morning.
Fire in the house!
Let's go. Good to see you. How we doing this morning? Tell me something good.
Let the dogs out!
Did we cop anything this morning? Any W's, or maybe you guys got some late W's? I thought we were going to get a restock here at the top of the hour. It looks like it might be dropping a little bit later in the either morning or early afternoon. We'll have to keep an eye on the monitors today. Let's go ahead and pop on over. We had some pretty good luck this morning, Bull. We copped the JJJJound Salomon. They dropped over on the Salomon site. They also dropped over on JJJJound. In fact, the black pair sold out on the JJJJound site, and there's a couple sizes, I think, left of the black the blue and the yellow. Sizes 8 through 11 still available over there on the JJJJound site. You know it. And that's really all we got going on. Kind of getting ready for the weekend. Getting that energy ready. We're going to definitely have a good Friday, Saturday. And we're going to be cruising into next week. Taking as many wallet W's. Again, both tomorrow. We do got Palace. If you're a Dormon fan, Palace and Dormon collab. I believe they're going to be dropping it tomorrow. I know Palace has a drop tomorrow. Of course, Eric Emanuel, we already took a look at. They also are going to be dropping a classic tomorrow. They are going to be dropping their mesh shorts. Again, they got 3 different colorways of their E logo shorts. Again, that's going to be dropping tomorrow at 11 a.m. Palace is going to be dropping at 10 a.m. Let's go ahead and hop on over to something that we saw the other day. The Marc Jacobs new silhouette. Now, when it comes to new silhouettes, I always like to take a gander because, I always like different things. I like multiple brands. I actually like, this kind of reminded me of that Kith New Balance a little bit. Basically, the minimalistic midsole that you see on this shoe. I don't think they're a bad-looking shoe. Is it something I would wear? No, I haven't really gotten into the minimalistic midsole. I do think they look good. So especially that Kith New Balance collaboration, I thought those looked really good. The Miu Miu collaboration, I believe it was on like the New Balance 214. That was a good-looking shoe as well. What do you guys think of the Marc Jacobs silhouette? Is it something you would wear? Or is it something that you would pass on? I like the John Geiger ones a little bit more, guys. To keep it a hundo pundo. I'm liking the Geiger ones a little bit more. Looks like we do got a release date as well. We got a release date for the first colorway of the Shea 001, the Shea Butter. I've been looking forward to these coming out for a long time. The Shea Butter. The Shea Honey. The Shea MVP. No. World champion. But yeah, the butter colorway looks like they got the video out for it as well. These are going to be dropping September 4. They are going to be dropping on the Nike sneakers app. Looks like they're also going to be dropping in Kith, on the Kith app, also in Kith, Toronto, New York, LA. And then they're also going to be dropping at Undefeated LA. So not going to be a ton of places that are going to have them. Again, the Converse site and sneakers app will both be dropping them. And then Kith and Undefeated, two of many boutiques that will also be dropping those bad boys as well. You got to take a look at these guys. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. We got to take a look at some of the new colorways of the Reebok Premium Road Ultra. I'm telling you, these might catch you off guard. I'm not going to lie. But let me go on over to the big board. We do have this one up. Let me just go ahead and find my slide because this is one I definitely wanted to cover today. The Puma H Street. Before we jump on over to this slide, also going to be dropping in the Jamaica-inspired colorways as well. If any of you guys are interested in the H Street, again, it looks like they're dropping a bunch more colorways. It'd be interesting to see if they do maybe a collab on the H Street or if they just are going to be dropping them in GR colorways. Kind of a little calendar outside looking in. Again, the best part of the month is going to be right there in the middle. Of course, we also have Supreme Week 1 going to be dropping on the 21st, on the 22nd. If you haven't gotten the Nike SB Air Max 95, those are going to be dropping over on the Nike Sneakers app. My favorite, probably 2 days, is going to be August 15th and the 16th, which is next week. We got the Nigel Sylvester's dropping. We also got the Awake Jordan 5s going to be dropping. Of course, we got the Pharrell Jellyfish also going to be dropping right there on August 15th. This Saturday, we do got those Jordan 4 in the denim colorway. Unfortunately, they do not come in extended sizing for my Bigfoot. Gang, gang. All right, let's get on over to the Reebok side of things. I told you we're going to be talking about Reebok. Reebok is releasing more colorways of the Premium Road Ultra. I still don't think there was a better colorway. I don't think there's been a better colorway than the Packer collab that dropped early last year. I feel like that kind of set the tone for what we eventually saw in late 2024 and now in 2025. But let's take a look at a few of these colorways because there are some good ones. One of them reminds me of the Verde Nike SB a little bit. Not this one, even though it kind of got a little bit of green. This one gave me the Verde. The midsole looks like it came off of the Verde SB collab. A little bit. And those two colorways I think those, the pale yellow and that green colorway together just automatically give me Verde SB vibes. But a very interesting colorway. You got more of a strawberry daiquiri colorway. We're going a little bit lighter with the colorways. I got it. The Reebok, this shoe's not looking terrible. For $170, if you can find a banger colorway. Again, I would probably still, let's put the Packer one up on the big board. Let's do a little side by side. So we got the Packer Reebok Road Ultra. With the Premium Road Ultra. There it is. Again, good colorway here. Pretty fancy. I will say, especially if you like Reebok. But a decent looking colorway. Kind of got that Carhartt vibe to it. The toe, I did not like. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what they were thinking on the toe. It's like they put like some 4D material or something that makes it look a little bougie. But it looks kind of like a little fugly as well. You know, even though they put nicer material, it also made the shoe, I feel like, look a little uglier. But the colorway pretty fire. I would say this pink one, probably one of the better colorways. I also like this colorway. It's giving me old Superman vibes or something. Like from like Superman from like the 90s. If you got had a fade, if your poster got faded, these would kind of be the colorways. Kind of that faded red colorway, faded navy blue. Doesn't look too bad. The colors go well with one another. I haven't made the leap yet, but we're looking to do some wear tests on some Reebok silhouettes as well. Will said 170 is crazy. They will go on sale. Well, if they want to get in my collection, they're going to have to go on sale. Absolutely. Yeah, they're not quite. I think I'm more excited with some of the Adidas runners. I really like what we got coming out on the Adidas side of things. A lot of good stuff coming up. Absolutely noob. Big salutes. Good morning. Good morning. You know it. Lito said, please pass on the Big Bird J5. I love Sesame Street. Who doesn't? The best. Yeah, Bull, did you see earlier we took a look at the two different colorways of the Jordan 5 Tokyo? And I gotta say, I like the 2011 pair a little bit more. I think, what was that over on Z Sneakerhead? Also on November 8th, we finally have the dates also for the Jordan 12s. Sheesh. You know it. Yeah, I think, I don't know if I had my side-by-side right here. Let's see. No, it wasn't over there. Maybe they had it over on Z. Let me take a look. Yeah, comparing the two. I like the 2011 colorway. The 2025 colorway, the yellows are a little bit more crushed, it looks like. Almost on like the orange side. Whereas the 2011 pair is a little bit more pale. Are you copping these, Bull? Is this like a must cop for you? I feel like it's on a lot of people's radars. Just the Jordan 5 in general. Oh, the taxis. Oh, my favorite. One of my favorite. Yeah, the taxis were like... The Shadow 12s were my first Jordan I ever got. Or, sorry, the Shadow 10s. But I got them, like, I remember my mom getting them on sale at the end of that year. And then I was not able to get the Concords, the Jordan 11 Concords, which broke my heart. And then the first Jordan were the Jordan 12 taxis, baby. And then I remember it even this year. I would wear the Converse or the Adidas Superstars for practice, my taxi 12s. And then the... what was it? The He Got Game 13s the year after. Oh, man, that was a good 3 years of Jordans. Right? From Jordan 11 to 13. The Concords, the Jordan 12 Taxi, and then the Jordan 13 He Got Games. Oh, man, that was a 3-year streak that might be my favorite 3 Jordan silhouettes if you took, like, if you wouldn't have the Jordan 2s, you know, I would maybe say like 1, 3, and 4 would be like, you know, a great match. But if you're counting them in order, if they had to stay in order, my 3 favorite Jordans, if they got to stay in order, Jordan 11, 12, and 13. And my second favorite, it would be the Jordan 1, 3, and 4 without the 2, but means we got the Jordan 2, that wouldn't work. And some good stuff. And we got a lot of good stuff coming. Got a lot of good stuff coming, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. How we looking? Let's see. How we looking? Where are we at here? We got the Jordan 12s. Oh, we got a detailed look at the Shea 001. Now, we just found out that the Shea Butters are going to be dropping next month. They're going to be releasing early September. The first colorway is going to be the Shea Butters. That's going to be kind of that Carhartt, that caramel colorway. Then it looks like they're going to be dropping the triple black colorway. I like these. I think I'm gonna get the OG colorway. I think I'm gonna get the OG colorway. I don't know if I need any other colorways. I just wanted one for the collection. I don't even know if I'll wear it that much. But yeah, this after the year we had with the, you know, the introduction to the shoe. I mean, everything was a hit, you know? I mean, if the Jaw would have had a rollout like the Shea rollout, you know? Is for how good looking the Jaw 3 is. Unfortunately, they rolled it out the night he got beat by 50 in the playoffs, unfortunately. And it's left a little bit of a stain because I always think about it. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can get that colorway. Bad night. Whereas the Shea Butters, I have a lot, you know, better. I feel like our memory of those is a lot better. Well, as far as like dubs are concerned. Yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to copping a pair of these, giving them a wear test. I just don't know if the black one's going to be it. Bulldog says that the 10, 11, 12, 13, and 4. Yeah, I would go. You're right, Bulldog. I would take the 10 off there personally. But yeah, you could put the 11 all the way to the 14. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we had a three-peat. And then we had a three-peat with the 12, 13, and 14. I think he actually wore the 11 through the 14s in that three-peat. And then the first three-peat, I believe it was the 6s, the 7s, and the 8s. So he won the first 3 championships. And then the last 3, he had I remember in the playoffs, I believe he had was it the bread 11s? And then there was also the playoffs. I think he wore the Jordan 11, 12, 13, and 14 for that three-peat. I just think one of the years he wore 2, the sneakers kind of overlapped. Yeah. All right. What else we got going on? Let's go ahead and hop on over. We are just about getting... Oh, we forgot to talk about the UGO. Yo, we got the UGO Air Max 95 early look. Also going to be dropping... Brain Dead is also dropping tomorrow. For all my... I mean, these are pretty sweet. If they would be on a different silhouette. These kind of look like bowling shoes. But really sweet bowling shoes. There you go. Sneaker Hunter would love these. But yeah, this is going to be ahead of the Flamin' Hot, Brain Dead Adidas Japan launch. The Creative Cali-based Polymaths have announced a super limited drop of the Japan Pro low and high, inspired by wrestler Brody King. Oh, so they're going to do highs as well? Yo, someone needs to get the highs, and then we need to do a review. I would love to review those things. Fucking A. Just moving like laterally. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Oh, man. Grandpa, get those feet moving quick, baby. Yo, that's awesome. But Brody King. Yes, sir. Dude, these are sweet. These are going to be dropping tomorrow. Both pairs, it looks like, going to be dropping at the Brain Slam Wrestling event. The link will be in the bio, but they do have some crazy details on these. The BK, Brody Kings. Yeah, the low top version, maybe a little bit more wearable on the streets. Fuck, I'll just want to start zuplexing people if I put those on foot. And then we also got our first images of the UGO. We got our first images of the UGO Air Max 95. Now, these are not as sweet as I thought they were going to be. They're still a cop for me, personally. I do like the packaging on them. I thought it could have been better. I like when they make them look like the superhero dolls when they put them in the plastic. I always like that packaging. But we'll go ahead and take a look. It looks like the material is it's tough to tell. It looks like it's a leather. But then when you look at it a little bit closer, it looks like it might be like a canvas. The texture on the upper is it's tough to tell in these pictures, basically. So, yeah, I'll let you guys come to your own opinions. The midsole looks like it's kind of, a little bit, it looks like it's got some scratches on it. It looks like the bubbles, the Air Max bubbles are colored like different colors as well. And it looks like it looks like the front ones are blue, and then the back ones, they got like kind of that neon yellow colorway. I usually like nubuck and suede, on my Air Max. Of course, the sweetest touch I thought on these was the Muscle Max on the tongue. As you can see there, it says Air Muscle. Not Muscle Max, but it says Air Muscle there on the upper left hand corner there instead of saying Air Max, which I thought was kind of a nice touch. Doesn't really look like a collab. But again, these pictures are, there's still a filter over the pictures. And then we got the box. Of course, it's going to come in a special box as well. And then you can see the Air Muscle here a little bit closer. I don't know. What do you guys think about these? Big Kid said the UGO 2 colorways, one Japan, and then it looks like one Japan, maybe one worldwide. Sweet. Well, I'm glad we're getting at least another colorway. I hope if we get another colorway, they also put different materials on it. Would be super sweet. The Hunter, you would love that Brain Dead collab. It made me think of Sneaker Hunter right off the rip. Yes, sir. Sneakers app. The restock today is going to be over on the Sneakers app. If it does happen, I don't know what time it is. If it doesn't happen, usually it happens either 11 a.m. Central Time. If it doesn't happen at 9, then it usually either happens at 11 or 1 p.m. 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. Central Time is usually like exclusive access. Usually is one of those times. Sneaker Stash, I think, is usually like 11 a.m. and then restocks usually either at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. Same thing. My guess would be probably at 11 a.m., but I guess it could happen at any point. You know it. Is anyone copying the Jordan 4s? Is anyone copying the worn blue Jordan 4? Only going to be going up to size 12, unfortunately. Sheesh. Old School says, is it a dot swoosh drop? You know what? I'm not even sure, Old School. I'm not even sure there. Let me go ahead and take a look. I'm over on the JJJJound site right now. There's still a couple sizes left. Of the blue and the yellow. There's looks like sizes 8 through 11. 8 through 11. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and pop back on over. Yeah. Big Kid says, I believe it's a dot swoosh release. I'm not sure. Are you talking about the are we talking about the Jordan 4 today? What wasn't the dot swoosh release? Wasn't that the Donkey Kong Air Max one? Was that a dot swoosh release as well? Can't remember. And then the Golden Eye. Was that a swoosh drop? The gold. What was it? The Nike, the Golden. Was it the Golden Eye? Or Golden? Let's do Donkey Kong because I think that was the Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong swoosh. All right. Oh, yeah, this one. Dot swoosh. Yeah, these poly. They're like the poly ones. Okay, there we go. Big K. Thank you. Okay, so the UGO. Okay, so UGO is part of that. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that was the, it had the Tomb Raider, the GoldenEye, and Donkey Kong. And I think even this one was, the first one with, remember Kai Cenat? Like, what kind of helped drop these ones. And then weren't these ones like the Minecraft ones? Or, they've nicknamed them, a couple different things. All right, very interesting. Nice. Let's get it, baby. Big Kid goes, yeah, Shea Butter's dropping on September 4th. The Shea Butter's dropping on September 4th. You betcha. I'm looking forward to that day. I got that one on the calendar because I'm already copping those. You know it. I've had the Shea Butters on the calendar for some time now. And I'm probably going to do some more videos out on the court, especially when we get some of our basketball shoes in. I'm going to start doing my reviews out on the basketball court. There we go. So you can see Grandpa shooting some threes. Yes, sir. All right. How we looking for time? We're about, 24 minutes away from the top of the hour? 24 minutes away from 10 o'clock. We also have a collaboration also going to be coming up with End Clothing. And just recently dropped a sweet ASICS collab. I'm actually still waiting for that one to get to the crib. This one, again, another Salomon sneaker. Salomon going to be going hard in the paint. I feel like 2025 going to be a big year for Salomon. Going to be a big year for Salomon. Last year, they were kind of coming out the mud. This year, they're making money moves. They're making money moves. I really like the Feed collab. I'm not going to lie. The Feed collab kind of gets me going. This is a pretty good looking shoe. Even though the colorway is kind of crazy, I'm actually looking forward to. These are actually going to be dropping this month. Tentatively, the end of the month is when they're supposed to be dropping. You know it. Big Kid said not sure what the red ones represent. I think it was just one that they attached. Remember Kai Cenat? He unboxed a pair on his stream and they kind of had him attached, at least at the beginning. That's the only thing I can remember with the red pair. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Nigel Sylvesters. The Nigel Sylvesters actually do have a glow-up pack on them. So let's go on over to the big board, take a look and see what they look like. Do they look better maybe with the lights off? I know a lot of the grenades definitely end up looking better that way. Shoes can be very similar. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the big board. And we'll take a look at that one underneath the, the Nige with the, again, this one's called Better With Time. I agree. I think these are looking quite nice. I've always been a fan of or at least the Nigel Sylvester Jordan ones that dropped, I believe, in either 2017 or 2019. I've always liked those. I just like the tooling of them. I thought it had a good concept. Didn't love the colorway. But this colorway I do like as well. Or I should say I like it a little bit better than the yellow colorway that he dropped on the Jordan 1 High. But let's go and take a look at the glow-up pack on this one. Now, the glow-up pack, we're not going bougie. We're not going bougie level on the glow-up pack. Not on this one. It's kind of light. They're keeping it kind of minimalistic, keeping it kind of low-key. They want you to be seen, but maybe not heard. You just got the outline, but it does look nice, I will say. It does have a real nice look to it. Again, you can kind of see those 3 lines around the Nike swoosh. But it does, of course, reflect and glow in the dark there. If you guys haven't seen the insoles yet, we got 2 off-white color insoles. And then you got kind of a regular, I guess, Jordan 1 box. Actually, the same color box that the Travis Scotts come in. Except this one's got bike air. It does have a pedal bike on the top of the box. The Big Kid goes, the nuclear pea stains, Jordan 1 lows. Yes. Not sure what the red one. Oh, the red one. Oh, we already read that. Yes. Wear Tester just dropped the review. Let's take a look. Thanks, old school. We got a wear test in those bad boys? Oh, yeah. Let's take a quick gander. Because, man. Oh, yo. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right, let me go ahead and pop this one up. We got the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 on foot. Let's go ahead and pop that one on over because you guys are going to need to hear this one. All right, let me go and move this. Again, this is over on the Wear Testers channel. I will go ahead and, Old School's already got the link for you guys if you want to watch the whole video. All right, let's get it. All right, let me go ahead and pop our window on over. Yeah, this is a little different. All right, here we go. Let's get over to it. All right, let's go.
The toe box looks fantastic. I kind of like these.
All right, we're going to get on over to... All right, there we go. We'll just skip by the intro real quick.
Is, you probably do too. But if you don't, he's an NYC BMXer. He's got his own shoe with Jordan brand, and this is the latest one. If you were interested in what the box looks like, it says bike instead of Nike. However, it doesn't say bike everywhere. So on the front and the back, it does say Nike still. So where the box label is in the opposite end, but the sides surrounding that, as well as the lid, they do say bike. The shoe itself is pretty interesting just because they're just an Air Jordan 1 low, but because they're tied with Nigel, people are beasting over these already. I will say though that they are quite...
I just think just off the rip, the quality of these, the leather looks really nice. It really does. It looks like it has, a nice ripple, a nice texture to it. I think that just the colors blend very well. I don't like a ton of black Jordan 1 shoes. Usually, if I do have a Jordan 1, I usually like them almost like a panda colorway if they are going to be dark. And most of my Jordan 1 lows that I do have are usually a nubuck for the ones that are all black. So they got a little bit more of a matte finish to them, a little less glossy. But as far as, this shoe is concerned, I think it looks good.
There's some things on there that I'm not completely in love with, but I do think works. And then there's other stuff on here that I think is really interesting, and I just have a little bit more questions about it. Not in a bad way, just more are they going to be unique per pair, or is this just mass produced and what would you call it, pre-weathered? But either way, the shoe itself does feature...
Yeah, kind of looks like the Lost and Found outsole, like the Jordan 1 Lost and Found a little bit.
Traction of all time. Traction's so good, it'll pop your hip out. Trust me, I know. The outsole itself is pre-vintaged or pre-aged as well, so that's why you have all these kind of chalky looking white streaks on there. And then when you move on up to the rubber...
It looks almost identical to the Lost and Found outsole.
So it is also pre-aged. This is done up in sail. That's a part that I'm not completely in love with, even...
I disagree. I think the sail colorway looks really good on this shoe. I thought they did a pretty good job with the sail. That was one of my favorite things about the sneaker.
I do think it works with the colorway overall, but it's just a really dark piss yellow. If you don't like sail, I don't see how you would like this. Or if you're sick of sail, I could totally see why, because it's so dark. But again, I don't think that it looks bad with the shoe. It actually, in my opinion at least, complements the black and the red portions that are featured. So I don't dislike it whatsoever. I just understand people's fatigue over it. I will say, the one bonus to something like this is just that they will look like this pretty much forever. So it doesn't matter how old the shoe is, it'll look brand new for all time. But inside of that rubber cup sole is a polyurethane wedge.
Yeah, it looks like the colorway, kind of that off-white colorway. Looks like it's a little bit yellow for him. I like the look of it. No, I was saying the outsole on the bottom, the red part kind of looks like the bottom of the Lost and Founds.
That polyurethane wedge is a heel encapsulated air sole unit. The shoes obviously are not stupid comfortable or anything like that. It's a very neutral shoe, but I personally do love wearing Air Jordan 1s. I think that they're fantastic, but it's also...
Ooh, those red laces look pretty nice too. I don't think I would put the red laces in. I think I like the kind of the off-white or the yellow, the light yellow ones.
Old, and I don't like a lot of cushion for off-court. I like it on-court, but not casually anymore. Now, before I get too far ahead of myself, the insole is this piece of shit right here. You don't even get a dream cell with this one. So yeah, it's a piece of shit insole. You can't take it out. It's not glued in. You can swap it out for anything else that you'd like.
Insoles are kind of dusty.
Depends on what you'd like to do. Honestly, I would probably just keep it in there. It's a basic Jordan 1, so who cares? But if you needed something else like arch support or additional comfort or whatever, there's Move insoles. There's the carbon fiber and Pebax laced Eris insoles, so it just kind of depends on what you need or what you want. But if you're gonna go with basic, this is it. The shoes themselves come equipped with the cream or sail laces, but
I like these. I think they look sharp. Obviously, you can see also the outlining of the swoosh. Again, that's all going to be 3M reflective and also will glow in the dark.
Of a nice insole, you get 2 additional sets of laces, which is kind of cool. So you get a black set and a red set. Personally, I wouldn't even bother with the black ones. I think that the cream or the sail plus the red just looks awesome. I think that it gives the overall like black base of the shoe just an extra pop of color. The materials are very nice, not premium or anything like that, but I think that they're awesome for what they are. I will say that this is a lot better than a lot of the more general released Air Jordan 1 Low OGs, at least some of the more recent ones. So this,
oh yeah, that looks, I mean, this leather looks way better. At least some of the recent Jordan 1s that I've gotten. At least this one has, it looks like it has a nice texture to it. The overall, like the colorway, there are some different, it looks like they kind of aged. Like you kind of see some scrapes and some patches mended in that leather. And I think that is like a good touch as well. Like that detail.
Nice, consistent leather all the way through. So every panel is the same, which I dig. Whereas typically the exterior.
Yeah, you can see on the toe right there, a perfect example of like a distressed, they kind of distressed the leather a little bit there. You see that little square hit. He raises a good question. Are they going to be all the same? Or are all these, going to be like different? All aged a little different? That's a great question. Hopefully, they're all kind of unique and they're all a little bit different.
Overlay panels are the nice materials, and then the underlaid materials are the slightly cheaper ones. But this one, not like that. It's good all the way through. Got a slight texture to it as well. Not quite tumbled, but very close. These are quite nice. If you're a fan of just the model or the guy, I think you're gonna f with these. One of the things,
and I really like the colors together. I think look really good. I'm a fan of these. I'm a big fan of these.
Absolutely love on Nigel shoes is the baby swoosh. I think that they look cool. I know.
Yeah, the baby swoosh is the best. Whether it's the Jordan 4, the Jordan 1, very, very nice touch on Nigel's collabs.
Don't like that either, but I mean, look at that thing, man. It's cute. One of the things I think is a little weird.
Sorry, guys. There is. Yeah, it looks like if there's another advertisement, we're not going to watch it. I do apologize.
Is the exterior or lateral swoosh.
I had to pay for shipping. I couldn't pay for YouTube Premium this month.
There. It is there technically because it's a graphic, but it's not actually there. There is one on the medial side, so the interior of the shoe, but the exterior doesn't feature it. And it almost looks like a pattern. Obviously, it is a pattern, but I'm talking about like when they're getting ready to place the swoosh. That's kind of what they do. They'll like trace or like nick or mark with the pens or the pencils that will have the ink that goes invisible. That way they can like perfectly match everything up and then they stitch everything on. That's kind of what it looks like to me, but I don't know if that's what it is because there was no description of like.
Yeah, that kind of, that detailing around the swoosh, kind of, something a little different. You can't tell, you can't see it very good, but enough, you can definitely see it enough.
Like this, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just a cool feature, I suppose. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. The Wings logo on the back heel is done up in the same way. Yeah, they f***ed with this model a little bit. This is different. Like this is like a new version of the Jordan 1 Low. So the Jordan 1 Low OG is not quite like the OG from 1985. And I know I'm going off on a side tangent here. I'm sorry, but I can't get over it. Like these look.
The picture from 85. Those are the neutral gray 85s. Oh, those look great.
Get over it. Like these look really good. So I'm going to talk about it for a second, but they have 85 cup sole tooling like what the Air Jordan 185 lows do feature. This tooling is more like what we're used to from modern day versions of the Air Jordan 1. So this outsole and midsole is exactly what we're used to. The upper though on the Air Jordan 1 low OGs, at least in recent years, have been tweaked. So we did have a re-emergence of the Air Jordan 1 low OG back in 2014, 2015-ish, and they look good. They had white toe boxes. They had the appropriate amount of eyelets and things like that, like the holes in the eyelets. And then somewhere down the line, they like switched things up and they kind of like moved that version or shape and cut of the shoe over to Travis Scott's line. And then they switched things up for the rest of the GRs that would release to the public, where there were one missing eyelet. The toe box was really narrow and pointy looking again. It almost looked like the high top and the low top mixed together, but then cut obviously into a low. Whereas this one looks a little bit closer to the 2015 era, but like better. Just looks a lot cleaner. Like they look great. Like the swoosh slightly bigger. It's not.
I think they look great. I really like the just overall. I know even what was it like in back 2 years ago, they started to make a lot of the Jordan 1s with like they made the swoosh like oversized. And I feel like this one has kind of the best of both worlds. I feel like it blends, the best of like the OG and the Travis Scott Jordan 1s.
Noticeable, but it's like very subtle. They've added the additional eyelet back, and then the toe box is nice and wide again. Like it looks really good. Like if this is the way that like the Jordan 1 low OGs are going to look from here on out, like I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I hope, and again, I hope they do. I think this is a great looking Jordan 1. I would imagine that it's because it's a collab. I don't think the GR ones are, but I hope they do. I mean, I hope Nike, takes some notes from just how much people like this shape as opposed to some of the shapes, especially as of recent, especially some of the GR Jordan 1 lows have been pretty dusty. They've been hit or miss. So, but I really like just overall what we're seeing here.
I think that this looks fantastic. It's still not quite OG, like 85 OG, but to me it looks really good, so I dig it. Now, as far as the rest of the features on the shoe, they still have a nylon tongue. It's done up in that kind of like pre-vintage look. You've got a Bike Air tongue tag where you would typically see the Nike Air tag. And then one of the most unique things about this particular shoe is that they are pre-vintage, not just with the midsole, but with the upper itself. So Nigel obviously rides BMX bikes, and doing so, you'll scuff up your shoes a little bit, and that's basically what they've done here. So there are scuff marks, like there's one here on the toe on the left shoe. I really like the one right on the top.
He also had these same like blemishes and scuff marks on his first Jordan 1 collab on the Jordan 1 High. That was like kind of a buttered popcorn colorway
of the toe box on the right shoe. It's basically
here,
like,
in fact, we'll go ahead and I'll pop that one up on the side here so we can do a little side by side. As we go over these.
Your shoes up with your pedals. And there are just scuffs like that all over the place. It's almost like they've already been, what do they call it? Just biked? Like I know like when you skate in something, obviously you skated in it, but like what do you call it when you bike it?
All right, up on the right-hand side of the screen right there, I did put up his first collaboration, or the collaboration they dropped back in 2018. They were going to make a high that was this same colorway. But it looks like they didn't ever end up dropping that. Because they were going to make a Jordan 1 High or at least I saw a couple samples of the Jordan 1 High in this dark colorway as well. This is an old Nigel Sylvester Nike SB Dunk High. But the one that kind of looks like this Jordan 1 low collab is that Jordan 1 collab he did back in 2018. And I'll keep that one up on the right side of the screen there. So
already been ridden? Like what? What is that? They look used.
Ridden hard and put away wet.
What'd you say? What the f was that?
Wait, whoa, what did she say? Oh, man. There we go. What did she say?
Ridden hard and put away wet.
What'd you say?
Going hard and put away wet. There we go. Back giving voiceovers behind the camera. She might need a squeegee. That wet girl summer, I tell you what.
What the f was that? We're gonna have to fucking bleep that shit out. That sounded hella dirty. You're gonna get us canceled.
Oh yeah, that might have even been on the ratchet side of things.
He's
What was it?
like rode hard and put away wet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Where is that used? OnlyFans? Like what the?
It literally pops up as soon as
he goes, where was that used? OnlyFans? Well, maybe. Your girl's watching it.
That's nice.
it's an idiom that describes something or someone that is mistreated,
He looks so uncomfortable right now. That's awesome.
neglected, or not properly cared for.
So OnlyFans.
Look at his look. So OnlyFans. He really brought Oh my god.
Originated from the practice of riding horses, where leaving a sweaty horse wet in a stable without proper care can lead to health problems.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I was dying to know that.
The next question is, why can't you put away a horse wet?
I got nothing. I'm not touching this anymore.
Yeah, I giving up on that one. I plead the fifth. We're throwing in the white towel.
That leads me into my question that I was alluding to earlier, which is, do every one of these look identical in terms of the pre-vintaged or pre-worn look, like those scuff marks, or is every pair unique to themselves? I'm not sure. I didn't see multiple pairs of these. I've only got this one in hand. So if they all look the same, that's still kind of cool. But if they all look a little bit different, I think that that would be a little bit cooler. Obviously, they'll eventually look different the more that you wear them, hence them changing the name from Nitro to Better with Time. But either way, it's a cool touch. I kind of with it. And then
Oh,
one
I think they would look way better if they were all like distressed differently. And each one was unique. Oh, that would be sweet. That would
interesting
be sweet.
feature is right here at the interior collar, where there's a little bit of a Jordan brand branding stamp that says Jordan Biking Co. established 2017. Now, in terms of sizing, you could do one of two things. You could go true to size. You'll have a little bit of wiggle room. In my opinion, it's a little bit too much wiggle room. So what I would do is go down half a size. They are going to be very snug at first, but with this type of leather, they will break in rather nicely. And they should end up fitting one-to-one once that happens.
Yeah, that leather looks great. Looks really nice. I'm excited for these.
Even though they like changed the toe box to where it looks wider, it doesn't necessarily fit wider. So
Yeah, so we got, it looks like just a more roomy toe box, which also visually looks a lot better as well. Again, if you guys want to watch the full video, this one is the link to the video Old School has got in our chat there. You can definitely go over, send him our warm wishes as well. Great channel. I've always, ever since I first started watching sneaker content, this is one of my go-to places. So love to watch and see his review and take on certain silhouettes as well. Even Bulldog said, my guy is tripping. Hell yeah. All right, let's go on again. We're about 2 minutes away from the top of the hour. I didn't want to, I wanted to at least get our windows ready in case anything surprises us. Again, if we do not get a restock while we are live here today, make sure that you guys got your notifications on and you're keeping an eye on your phone. Also, if you're not a part of our Discord link going to be down in the video description. It will also be another notification, so that way you don't miss another shock drop, restock, or miss another live cop. Also, I love to see your guys' W's. I also love to see your guys' drip picks. Link to our Discord going to be down in the video description. There we go. Big Hit said he went on my buddy's YouTube live retro talk forum last week. Only time I've seen him on a live. Nice. That was I don't think I've ever. Oh, I think I've seen him on a Whatnot. I think I've seen him. He did some stuff for Whatnot. I think back. I think like in 2022, and I saw him do some stuff, but. Yeah, they're usually makes the on-demand videos. For sure. All right, well, let's go ahead. We're at the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and see if anything goes down. Again, let's go ahead and open up the Nike Sneakers app. We got that one locked and loaded. We'll go ahead and put that one up on the big board. That way we got that one up on the monitor. Yeah, not seeing anything right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our windows. All right, we got the gel Cumulus. Oh, yeah, we also got some ASICs. I'll go back over to the ASIC side of things. We do have a few of those ASICs gel Cumulus collaborations also coming up as well. But let me go ahead and pop on over here. Make sure we're not. Yeah, do we got anything? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's make sure that we're good to go here. All right. Yeah, we just needed our other, there it is. All right, what do we got going on? Anything at the top of the hour? It looks like the restocks might be happening later on in the day. So if we are not live, just make sure you guys got your notifications on. Keep an eye on that Discord as well. We do put all of the sneaker drops as well as the raffles, the ones with the shipping options in the Discord there. All right. Yeah, looks like we got nothing. Nothing over there. Let me go ahead and give it a quick refresh. Then we're going to hop on over to the ASICs because there's a 7-way collab. It sounds like a big fucking train is what it sounds like. But let's go ahead and take a look at the ASICs because, yeah, it looks like I didn't see anything dropping. I do, again, got the app locked and loaded up on the big board. We don't got that one. Let me go ahead and hop on over to the ASICs site I wanted to talk about right now. Again, we got a bunch of new Cumulus colorways going to be dropping. Let me go ahead and pop up a little bit bigger window because we got a 7-way collab, actually. A 7-way collab on these bad boys. Did I not pop it up? Oh, sorry. Yeah, right here. Okay, so I think we looked at the Maddie collab yesterday, but these are a bunch of the gel Cumulus colorways that are going to be coming. This one is like a 7-way collaboration. We also have Maddie Matheson. We talked about Maddie Matheson's ASICS collab yesterday, but he's also got one. This one that you're looking at right now, this is all of the boutiques. There's like 7 different boutiques that all collabed on this specific colorway. And then, yeah, these ones, I actually want to cop these. Well, definitely, I get both of those. Yeah, I think the colorway on these is fire. I'm excited for those. And then Maddie Matheson, again, we looked at these yesterday. He's got a couple colorways in this watermelon colorway. The tooling on them looks a little sporty, a little too sporty for me. But I do like this 7-way collab. I don't really like the Maddie Matheson colorways, but I do like these. I think it's because they kept the mesh on the upper. I think they kept the materials are a lot better on this 7-way collab gel Cumulus 16. And then Maddie Matheson, again, this is this watermelon colorway. He also dropping this blueberry colorway as well. Those are going to be both passes. But again, I would not mind picking up that 7-way collab. That 7-way collab. Yeah, that's it right here. Extra Butter, the 7 boutiques that worked on this silhouette. Extra Butter, Concepts, Feature, Sneaker Politics, Lapstone and Hammer, Alma Maniere, and Somewhere DC. So quite the team they put together for this collab. Like I said, 7-way. The 7-way train. And this is what you get. And pretty nice. I got to say, the end product is pretty nice. Gets me pumped up. Oh, man, this is sweet. Holy cow. I got some of that OJ. Some of that pineapple. That pineapple goose. You know it. Giving us a little pep in our step this morning. That's what we needed. Big Kid said Mo for the OGs that like the history of sneakers and seeing shit that's rare or never shown on shoe channels. Hell yeah. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. There we go. We getting after it. Good to see you guys. Glad you guys are here this morning.
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a
All together now. When the pimp's in the crib, I drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
Hell yeah. Wish they did a gel Cumulus 23. Love my pair so. I do not have a Cumulus 23, Mikey. What do you think about this colorway, Mikey? Are these going to be pickups or going to be passing on these bad boys? But the Cumulus 23 sounds really interesting. Can I pop those up or? The Asics, the Cumulus. I don't have any Cumulus. The Cunnilingus is the closest word I know to Cumulus. We all know where to find those. There we go. Big Kid said I sent you a couple things on IG. Okay, let me take a look. So yeah, we got the Cumulus 23. That one is here. Here's one of them. And it looks like it's got similar. Does it have it looks like it's got a different midsole. Interesting. Cumulus 23. I don't got a lot of colorways. I guess here's a few. Let's compare it to like a platinum colorway. They look comfortable. It looks like the upper, they kind of got the micro mesh on the upper. Yeah, let me take a look, Big Kid. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, anytime you guys have a topic or want me to react to something or watch anything, definitely send them over to me. There's a few different ways of reaching me. You can either do it through Discord or through either my WeRock Instagram or my Handsome and Wealthy Instagram as well. It all reaches me equally. And I appreciate you guys sending over topics as well. Let me just go ahead and hop on over. All right, there we go. I think I got you right. Oh, the bathing. I'm thinking this is the bathing ape. The bathing ape is bringing back the Bapesta. I wish they would have brought back the Bapesta. I would have loved to seen them bring back the Bapesta. The Bapesta shark, with a big collab. Nothing I like more than a big collaboration, especially to kind of break something in, introduce something. I always like a big collab. I just really want another Bape Marvel collab. Let's be honest. I fucking love that Bapesta Marvel collab from a couple years ago. It was not on the Bapesta Shark, but on the OG Bapesta. And there's just some colorways I still would love in my collection. But it looks like they're going to be dropping a few of the different colorways. Of course, they're putting the shark teeth on the background. The white colorway kind of fire. But again, if I'm going to spend $300 on the Bapestas, I'm just going to wait for the collab. Again, one of my favorite collabs and I'm going to probably save my pennies for this one, is going to be, let me go ahead and pop that one up. Yeah, the Bape 88 Rising collab is fire. So I'm probably not going to be buying any Bape stuff until we cop these bad boys. We got the patent leather, everything kind of looking like a Marvel collab, as far as materials are concerned. Of course, this one is going to be dropping in two different colorways. But probably the only the Bapesta that I got on my calendar are actually both of these. This is the closest thing we've gotten to like the Marvel Bapesta collab. This is basically the closest that we've gotten to them. They haven't put in patent leather. I mean, they've dropped some Bapestas with patent leather, but definitely no collabs. So I'm really excited. They're also going to be dropping a running shoe as well. But I'm going to be really waiting for this one, saving my buckaroos. I also wanted to take a look at something else Big Kid just sent me. I want to take a look at that Jalen Brunson. I definitely want to take a look at that Jalen Brunson Kobe, because I cannot wait for these freaking things to get in. Golly. We need these, and we need them soon. But the Jalen Brunson, man. I ended up just getting the orange pair, which I'm super, like, any colorway in the Kobe 6 I can get my hands on for retail. I'm super pumped. But this colorway is a little bit special, I will say. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's get it.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
You know it. That's what I like to see. We hotboxing this morning.
Because I got high.
All right, let's go ahead and hop on over there. Yeah, let me check out what Mo sent on over. Let me check out what Mo sent over. Let me go ahead and pop that one over. All right, and then we can get, like I said, the Jalen Brunson. They're not going to be dropping until the holidays. But boy, oh boy, I'm excited for those. Damn! Let's go! 40,000 pairs. Oh my goodness. 40,000. Man, that is crazy. That is crazy. Man, they're going to be tough to get, guys. 40,000 pairs. There are so many good collabs coming up, and this is already next month. That's insane. We got so many September drops that are, like, to me, out of this world. And we got a ton. This is not even going to compare to our, like, flossing season, which is our holiday season. It's going to be the Statue of Liberty. Thank you, France. Yo, those are so sweet. Hell yeah, man. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I think I'm going to do the stream. I think I'm going to dress up as the Statue of Liberty for that stream. We got to. I think we got to start dressing up a little bit for the audience. Getting into it a little bit more. We want to go there. Pinkies up, baby. Pinkies up. We just getting started. Literally, it's our pre-flossing season during the fall, and then we go right into our flossing season, and usually those are the best months of the year. And this year's already been super insane as far as the draw. I mean, I've called it already early this year. 2025 is our best year since 2019. 2019 was a big year. Lots of good stuff dropping. There was like a period from 2017. 2017. We haven't had a year this good since 2017. Yeah, ready to get myself bankrupt. Yeah, the year the first Travis Scott's dropped. What year was that? I feel like everything that dropped that year was just insane. Yeah, I don't know if I had my freedom when these dropped. But yeah, the Travis Scott Jordan 1s. Yeah, the Mocha colorway. What year did these drop? 2019. Okay, so since 2019. Since 2019. Ready to get bankrupt myself. Fuck. Oofda. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. All right, let me go ahead. I thought there was something else from streetwear that I wanted to talk about. But maybe not. Maybe not. That was the Chief Keefs. Yeah. There was like a Mizuno. Yeah, there was an Adidas. Yeah, an unreleased Adidas shoe. that I wanted to talk about. This was just, again, Adidas is dropping some, like, the jellyfish. And even that End Clothing collab that they had was pretty dope. Again, Adidas, like, I'm pretty excited for some of their running shoes. All right, I got two things I want to show you guys. Take a look at this. Yeah, so we got the Adidas shoe right here. This is just an unreleased pair. I don't like I would just, it was something a little different that Adidas is going to be releasing. Again, the only things I'm really interested on Adidas are this one. Sorry, not this one. Oh my God. The Pharrell jellyfish. And then remember that End Adidas collab? Here, let me pull it up on the big board. Yeah, the End Adidas collab, man. These were actually pretty fire. I was kind of interested in this sneaker as well. Yeah, this one. They just had the draw. I think the raffle was last week or something. Yeah, I don't know if there's better pictures of it. Yeah, let me go over to the End site. And yeah, I got this pair coming. I got the Milkmans on the way. I'm super, super pumped up about the Milkmans. We're gonna be chugging some milk. But yeah, let me go on over again. End Clothing also has the Salomon collab coming up as well. That's going to be dropping next week. They've kind of been in the middle of a lot of different things. But there was an Adidas collab that I was going to show you guys. But now it looks like I'm having a little bit of a hard time pulling them up. So let me go ahead and pop them over to another. Yeah, let's go and Adidas. I mean, that's all we can really do. And let's see if I can pull up the image. It's a decent looking silhouette. Yeah, here it is. It's not a bad looking silhouette, you know, especially for Adidas. I would say this silhouette and the Adidas silhouette, or sorry, that one and the Pharrell jellyfish. The Adidas Pharrell jellyfish and this and Adidas. It looks like the HRMY. Probably my two favorite Adidas running shoes right now. Old School said, gotta come back, going to the strip club, Lito. The VIP lounge. Hey, man, we gotta keep the seats warm in there. You know it. Hey, man, and we got them out here all day. Again, we got a bunch of interns that are going to be coming in that are actually taking some pole dancing classes, and they're going to be here, I believe, in October to celebrate each and every one of our W's, baby. You know it. We breaking them in. We getting that floor twerk almost perfected, so that's nice to see as well. Mo said he just got unreleased pair sent by Adidas by mistake. What? What the hell? God damn it. You know it. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is about going to wrap it up for today. If you guys have anything else you wanted to talk about, definitely now would be the time to do so. We are going to let you guys get rolling. Congratulations. Again, going out to all of the W's. I know a lot of you guys finessed the JJJJound W this morning. Again, big up on that W. There we go. Yeah, we raising that aura in the building. Each W we get, the aura takes another. The aura climbs another height. There we go. What's happening, Henry P? What is good? You know it. Welcome to the fold. We in the cut right now. Good to see you, player. Big salutes. We were copping some sneakers this morning. Now we're talking about some, well, of the drip releases we got coming up Supreme not going to be dropping for a couple weeks, so you still got plenty of time. Palace and Eric Emanuel going to be dropping tomorrow. So definitely, if you want to cop anything, put that on your calendar. We will be live tomorrow morning, bright and early for our Friday stream. Not too much going down tomorrow. There are a couple minor drops, and then we also got the Jordan 40s going to be dropping Saturday. But again, wallet W's are key, especially with what we got going on next week. Middle of August, definitely got the best drops. Next week, we got the most collabs going to be dropping as well. You know it. That we going out to the strip club. Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. Have a good rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
All right. That is enough. Again, congratulations going out to all of the W's for the day. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Ladies' night tonight, 2-for-1s all night. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been your boy, J-Mac. Until the next one, I will see you later. Whoop, whoop.
Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing. Hot dog and bologna, hot dog and bologna. Chicken and macaroni, chicken and macaroni. Chillin' with the homies, chillin' with the...
Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the back.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move, your body, then you can move, move, body, move, move, your body, then you can.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move, move, your body, then you can move, move, body, move, move, your body, then you can.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes. like you know how this